This method is going to be the easiest way to enter a saturated digital product market and still be able to make thousands of dollars per month. I constantly get asked if it is too late to start selling the digital tumbler wraps on Etsy, and so I am going to show you how you are able to enter this competitive sublimation digital product space, and it will actually be the same whether you are creating for digital products like the digital planner niche or Canva template or even SVGs and PNG files. So while it technically would be very competitive to try and jump into the 650,000 plus results of 20-ounce tumblers, the way that you can actually enter this particular marketplace is by offering a other type of sublimation product that has a low amount of competition but still a high amount of search volume. The way that I like to find these other types of sublimation products is by actually visiting sublimation wholesalers that will show you the up and coming products for sublimation and all types of different varieties of products that you could potentially create different designs for. People like to get stuck on the tumbler designs only, and they fail to realize and research that the sublimation world actually has hundreds of different types of products. I'm just hovering over the sublimation tab here and actually the blank tab here, and as you can see just by category, all of the different types of categories of sublimation products that are out there that you could be creating designs for. So the product that I'm going to be showing you how to create today, as well as some of the numbers, is the 40-ounce sublimation tumbler. These have become very, very popular within the last few months. And just to show you a little back office screenshot of my own shop, I've just typed in 40 ounce here under my listings tab. And as you can see, many of these over the last 6 months that they have been up have made me thousands and thousands of dollars and have carried the shop somewhat on their own, where there wasn't as much competition compared to the other types of designs that I have within the shop. Over here within Etsy, I've just typed in 40-ounce tumbler wrap, and just to give you an idea of the monthly search on the tumbler wrap alone, it's over 918 searches. And if you want to validate this in eRank, I've typed in 40-ounce tumbler alone, and you can see that the search has went up drastically since September. And if you scroll down to the keyword combinations here, you'll see that the second one with the most amount of search is 40-ounce tumbler wrap, and as of right now, averaging about 1,300, over 1,300 searches a month, and the competition is still lower. There are lots of examples of specific 40-ounce tumbler wraps, and I would highly encourage you to take a note at the search trend graph that actually shows you the month, because it's really not 193 average searches, since it's basically been within the last 2 months that this keyword has popped off. So they've averaged over 1,000 searches per month, and they still have a really low amount of competition all across the different types of keyword combinations. Over here in Etsy, again, I am just going to use my Everbee extension to validate that this is a profitable digital product, and I'm just clicking on Product Analytics. Next, I'm just going to sort by the monthly revenue, and I have went ahead and blurred out the shop name just to try and protect the innocent as much as possible and avoid the copycat behavior that we all love so much on Etsy. As you can see, several of the top performing products have made well over a couple $100s per month, and there are several different bundle options that you could explore as well if you were interested in creating that, or even the templates for the 40-ounce tumblers, which I will get into that in just a little bit. So I'm just back over here in my own shop, just showcasing some of the 40-ounce tumbler designs that I do have, and I wanted to point out a few key things that make this particular product different than your regular 20-ounce design. As you can see, there are two parts of the cup, and this is a separate design. So a lot of people avoid this product just because you have to create two different designs, and then they are quite differently sized and in a template for the bottom to make it a curved template. Though you can offer them as straight as well, or a straight version, I have found that most people request the bottom to be curved because that is just the typical type that most suppliers carry of this kind of tumbler. So once you have an idea for a design that you'd like to create, the first step is to create the top and then the bottom, and they will both be in different sizes. I am just showing you the sizes that I use, which is the top is 13 by 5.8 inches and the bottom is 10.5 by 3.7, and I do note that the bottom that I create is a tapered version. So over in Kittl, I would just start out by creating a new project and sizing this to be the 13.5. So once I have my canvas created at 13 by 5.8 inches, I would just begin to create the design, whether they are from elements that I have uploaded from something like Creative Fabrica, if it's something that I have created in Kittl AI, or something that I have even generated within Midjourney. Once I have this created, I will just go ahead and download it. And if it is a design that does not have a background, just make sure that you remove the background so that it is transparent. And then go ahead and click the optimize quality and then download as a PNG. I would repeat the steps for the bottom type and would just create it at the sizing of 10.5 by 3.7, as these are the most common sizing across this type of tumbler, and then go ahead and save and download it. The next step is to create the tapered version. And while you can create a template in something like Photoshop and create everything from start to finish in there so that you do not have to move it, again, this is something that I don't do since I do not create within Photoshop. I only use Kittl or Canva if I need to. So my next step would be to use a template that I've actually already created. It is just a simple Canva frame that is sized at the 10 by 3.8 or whatever it was, and then I can just drop in my image here. So for example purposes, this is a glitter bottom that I had done on a Christmas one earlier. I'm just going to add this in here and then drag this over here, and it will go ahead and fill out the whole template itself. So now I will just go ahead and name this. And then it does need to be saved as a transparent PNG so that it does not have the white background or a square. So I've just downloaded this. And as you can see, if I open it up, it is going to be a tapered version. At this point, you would want to take your 3 files and zip them up and add them to your Etsy listing or add them separately. I did fail to mention, if you would like to grab a copy of this template that I have created, be sure to check the first link in the description and the pinned comments, and I do have this that I will send to everyone for free. I will just require an email address to send the file to. So there is a link to sign up for that email below. So your next step is to go ahead and mock this tumbler design up. And this is probably why a lot of people don't like to create this type of design, is because the mock-up process can really not be automated like I've shown in other videos, the way that I automatically mock up all of my tumbler designs with just a few clicks, because there are two separate design parts. The mockup that I use is this smart object mockup right here, so I will leave a link to this in the description below as well. It looks like it also works with Photopea if you do not use Photoshop. So once you have this within Photoshop, it is the same as with the 20-ounce tumbler designs. You just click on the smart object design layer and add in your top, and then do the same. There will be a second one for the bottom, and then you'll just click save as a PNG and go ahead and upload it to your Etsy listing so that it looks like this. It also does have the capability to change the background. As you can see, some of mine have this gray, sparkly, or bokeh light background. Some of my older ones are just the two-side version, and they are just on the white background. So it really is just your preference and what you would like to do. So hopefully this was helpful as far as finding products within your product category that are less saturated than what is currently out there, as well as how easy or not easy it is to create them depending on your outlook. Really, the only thing with these is that they do have to be mocked up individually versus being able to run a plugin or a software and have them be mocked up with just a few clicks of the button. Be sure to remember to click the link for the email sign up in the below, and I will be sure to go ahead and send you this bottom tapered template. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.